Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Metroid. Samus returns. Without further ado, let us start a new file and create a new game. In the year 20X5 of the cosmic calendar, a Galactic Federation research team discovered an unknown life form on the planet SR388. While they were able to successfully obtain a living sample, their research vessel was attacked by space pirates during their voyage home. This attack was no coincidence. The space pirates had set their sights on the mysterious organisms called Metroids. They planned to replicate the sample and exploit its ability to absorb energy of any life form. Their intention was to use Metroids as a weapon, one powerful enough to conquer the entire galaxy. To combat this threat, the Galactic Federation dispatched a lone bounty hunter to infiltrate the space pirate base on planet Zebes, or Zebes if you're a pleb. Against all odds, Samus Aran eradicated the Metroids on Zebes and destroyed Mother Brain, the leader of the space pirates, and so their sinister plans were thwarted, for a time. Concerned by these developments and by the great threat the Metroid species possessed to the galaxy, the Galactic Federation mounted another expedition to SR388. A special squadron of elite soldiers from the Galactic Federation Police were dispatched to investigate. The team soon went missing, but not before transmitting a small sampling of data back to headquarters. Analysis of this data confirmed a Metroid presence within the interior of planet SR388. So long as these continued to exist, these Metroids would forever pose a devastating threat to the galaxy. I am bad at reading. The resulting decision of the Galactic Federation Council was immediate and unanimous. Samus Aran, you must exterminate the Metroids once and for all. Sweet, it's murderlated time! So, yeah, Galactic Federation gets sent into a place, they fail miserably. Samus Aran is here to clean up the mess. That's pretty much Metroid lore in a nutshell. Galactic Federation, bunch of incompetent people who can't seem to save their skin for their lives. Samus Aran has to go and clean up the big boy's mess. And here we are, lacking our iconic shoulder pads. So, welcome to SR388, ladies and gentlemen. So what are the controls of this game? Use the circle pad to move Samus around. You can end up aiming up and down or moving. Unfortunately, it's kind of a pain to aim and move at the same time. So to mitigate this, if you hold the left bumper, you can aim in 360 degrees. This is very beneficial, and one of the reasons why I love Samus Returns. Anyway, jump with the B button. A button will be used for later abilities. Use the Y button to fire your arm cannon. Use the X button for a new melee counter. Use the right bumper to access your missiles, later super missiles, and later on further power bombs. So, those are pretty much the controls for right now. I should mention that you can wall jump in this game. Jump, push on a wall, hit the jump button again, and you can, in the opposite direction, and you can end up doing a wall jump. This game doesn't really require you to wall jump too much. Like, hardly at all, believe it or not. It's kind of weird. So, let us go on into the planet SR388. Now, you might notice that these creatures here drop some little energy capsules. We have a purple one as well as a orange one. The orange one is used for a new ability in the game. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to... Oh man, I feel so powerless right now because I don't have like my ridiculously crazy setup. that I do for late game, and I feel kind of odd. Right. Anyway, one thing to keep in mind, the purple energy is used for your health and is health pickups. The orange energy is used for the new abilities in this game. You might be noticing that I am counterattacking like crazy and managing to stun enemies. The reason for that is with the new counter, if you hit at the right time, as we're about to get a tutorial to explain it, use your melee counter right before a charging enemy makes contact to parry. Parry for days! After doing so, you will automatically take aim. Press X to use your melee counter now. Pretty much it stuns enemies for a brief moment, and then you can end up, like, taking care of them. Pretty simple as that. No. Cool part about the melee counter, you can also do it while facing backwards, with the enemies facing backwards, and Samus will still take aim at them. It's pretty cool. Like, a lot of people don't like the melee counter because, one, they say it makes the game too easy. At the same time, they also say that it just stops the pace. I like it. No, down. There we go. I'm like, why am I not going down? Nope. Oh man, this is gonna be kind of weird because the regular 3DS is so much smaller than the regular new 2DS XL. Anyway, what is this? This is an ammo replenishing station. They are all around SR388 and are very helpful for you. This right here is a missile door, and this right here is a missile expansion. Missile expansions are randomly scattered throughout SR388. What they do is they raise your total missile count by 3. There is a total of 264 missiles total in the game, getting you quite a number of missile expansions. So we'll be going after all of those. Some of them will require backtracking. So this right here is a missile door. Whenever you have a red barrier around a door, fire a missile at it, it will disable the barrier permanently, and you can go on through the door. Chozo statue. Interesting. And let us get our first upgrade of the game, the Morph Ball. So, the compact Morph Ball lets you move through narrow passages. Simply push down on the circle pad while crouching or tap the map on the touchscreen to take on Morph Ball form. I will never tap down on the screen. Ever. Like, honestly, that's something I never do. No. So, let's get our first missile expansion. I don't need any help, right? Right. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on out. I wish to hit you. Yep. In we go. And down we go here. This right here is a save room. They allow you to save your data and count as checkpoints. The game checkpoints at certain spots. If you end up hitting the start button, you can end up bringing up the map on the lower screen. But you can also tap over to the gear. You can see the controls, last checkpoint, and last save. They will load up your game, if that is the case. So, let us save. I'm gonna save whenever I can. Because sometimes... I mean, this game's kind of is actually really forgiving, so no need to worry too much. But what is this place? That looks like a Metroid. And a little circle has appeared. And it's surrounded by purple stuff. Yeah, so this is what happened to the purple stuff after the Sunny D commercials stopped dropping that. Right. Can't seem to do anything here, so let's go up. and down and all around. Hello, little squishy. Well, wow. The elite police really didn't make it far in SR388. But what is this? Why, this feels like a new gameplay mechanic. Ladies and gentlemen, go inside here and obtain Scan Pulse. Upgrading suit for Aeon compatibility. Aeon fuels special abilities like Scan Pulse. Refill your gauge with Aeon orbs foes may drop when you either beat them or successfully parry. So, Scan Pulse. Use Aeon to scan an area. Use it to reveal map information and location of breakable blocks. Press up on the D-pad to equip. Press A while equipped to activate. Cancel by pressing A again before the pulse is released. Thing that this scan also does. It reveals the location of like hidden objects and expansions for Aeon abilities and everything else. The Aeon gauge is displayed on the lower screen, and we get many different Aeon abilities throughout the game. They are pretty dang cool, and honestly, they're an addition I really like about the game. Right now, right here, you usually need you can either wall jump your way up here, or you can end up wall jumping up here, or you can end up waiting until a later ability. I'd rather wall jump my way up here, because when we go in through here, we get ourselves our second missile tank expansion. So, also, this theme right here, the Surface of SR388 for Samus Returns, my favorite track in this game. It's a shame, too, because we end up only hearing it. Ooh, something is near. A Metroid is near. So, the amiibo option has been unlocked in the map menu. So what is the amiibo function? Simply scroll over to it. You have unlocked the ability to use amiibo. You can use Metroid-related amiibo to unlock special features. After your next save, you can also access this option from Samus files whenever you wish to use an amiibo. If you have a Nintendo 3DS NFC reader-writer, please face its infrared receiver towards that of your system. Remember, there is an, the old 3DSs didn't have that built in, so it's kind of annoying. Right, down we go. There's a missile space. Oh, darn it. It was right there. Energy is already filled. Oh, I want the missile expansion. Hopefully we can go back. Right. Come here and die. This right here is a door we can't access till way later in the game. Oh yeah, just so you know, Samus and water don't really mix. For now. No. Okay, there's a save room right here, and there's a missile expansion right there, so we will be going to get that missile expansion. But we will be doing that next time. Actually, no, we're going to do it in this part, and then next time. I need to think, how am I going to be handling this? No. Samus. 3DS is so small now that I've gotten used to the new 2DS itself. Right, I think this is the one. So, get it right here, and get ourselves another missile tank. Right. Now we're gonna save. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we'll be finishing up the surface of planet SR388.